What's going on, gentlemen? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, my TikTok family. Wasn't for you guys, it wouldn't be possible. Shout out to my replay gang, my overseas gang, and my unsubscribed gang. You know, the unsubscribed gang is getting smaller and smaller. You guys are subscribing every day, man. We're growing and we're showing. I guarantee you we'll be at 1,000 plus subscribers before the end of the month of August. You guys are the dopest to ever do it. I want to get on here real quick and just say I appreciate y'all. I'm going to get here real quick and just give y'all a salute, man. You know what I'm saying? The channel is growing, man. I appreciate everything that you guys are doing, man. You know what I mean? Like I'm telling you, we're at 700, man. I looked at the analytics. Do you know that we were at like 100 and, let's see, 128 August 1st. So we went from 128 August 1st to August now, and we're at what, 703 or something like that? Look, y'all, man, I appreciate you. This wasn't planned. I was just about to get in the shower, man. Just got through working out. I'm sore. I feel depleted. You know, I need to go and get something hydration and something to eat. But, man, listen. Gentlemen, I appreciate you, man. I can't say it enough. I appreciate you. I mean, I've been working hard to get to this point. One of the timers I say this. And you guys are getting me there in record-breaking time. Record-breaking time. I mean, when God comes through, God comes through. And when God shows out, he shows out. Okay? When he shows up, he shows out. But real quick, before I go, it's going to be a very short video. I just wanted to talk to you guys about, you know what I'm saying? Have you noticed that most women will fall into a couple categories? You know what I'm saying? Like they'll fall into females. Females will fall into two categories right now. They'll fall into the category of competing with you. Or what's the other category that they're going to fall into? Man, I just had all this stuff in my head. They're going to fall into a couple categories, right? So the first one being the competition thing. I don't know what it is with them, but they think that while we're doing our spiritual awakening and stuff, that when they approach me, a lot of them will start talking like, you know, yeah, I've been watching your stuff and I'm going through the exact same thing. And, you know, all those spiritual gifts you have, I have the exact same ones. And what is the purpose in that? You know what I'm saying? What's the purpose in telling me that you feel that you have the same spiritual gift? Like, what kind of conversation starter is that? It's not really a conversation starter. It's really her just trying to... See, a lot of women run around emasculating men or trying to and not realizing it. Like, they try to find ways to degrade you and take away from what you do and make it seem like they can do the same thing without realizing it. They're so masculine, they don't have no way of hiding it. They ain't got no way of realizing. This makes no sense for you to approach a man and think it's attractive to tell him that you have all the spiritual gifts he has been working to get and working through and figuring out over the course of a year, being homeless and everything else. And then you get on here and say something like, yeah, I got all the same gifts as you. I just be wanting to be like, please shut up. I really don't understand them, man. I really just don't understand these females, man. They literally are always trying to find a way to degrade a man, make it seem like they can do the exact same thing you do, and then before they realize you have gifts or they want to deny it, they will gaslight you, try to shame you, try to make it seem like you don't know what you're doing. It's the most ridiculous thing in the world. I don't understand them. I just don't understand them, right? Like, how you gonna hit me up talking about, yeah, you know, I'm looking for a husband and I got the same spiritual. That lets me know two things, right? You compete with men, so you're probably masculine and you're probably like some kind of feminist or something like that. And also that you've been watching me too long. You've been watching a lot of my content, a lot of it, and you think that based off of what you've seen, that the best way to approach me is to tell me you have the same gifts. I'm gonna tell you why they do things like this, gentlemen. See, these women are so masculine that they believe that you being a man and whatever you possess as a man takes away from them as a woman. And so they feel like they got to constantly be put on the same level and do the same thing that you do so that they don't feel like they're lesser of a woman because they're so masculine now that they feel like they got to be just as good as a man or better. I was on a bunch of live streams before I came on here doing research, and it was a bunch of undesirable women, of course, overweight, funny looking in the face, or super masculine in the mouth, right? Wondering why men don't accept them the way that they are and why. It's just, man, listen, right now, gentlemen, just stay celibate, man. They're trying to get you in the weeds and settle for some trash woman that ain't worth nothing, that wants to argue all the time and degrade you and try to emasculate you by trying to compete with you on a regular basis. And I've been there and done that. You'll either do one or two things. You'll either lower yourself to make this woman feel better about herself, or, you know what I'm saying, you're just going to leave the situation altogether, man. Because if you start trying to be who you are and she's competing with you, she's going to lose every time, most of the time. And that's going to cause her psychological problems in a relationship and give her a reason that she thinks to cheat. So I don't entertain women trying to compete with me. I don't entertain women that think it's okay to go to a guy who's been working on himself and compare themselves to him. You are a whole woman. Why are you comparing yourself to me? That is so strange. You're a woman. You know what I'm saying? Compare yourself to another woman and her spiritual gifts. Don't try to come. They want to come in with some position of power. Hey, I got the gifts too. When a lady, shut up. Who cares? No one asked you. Why are you over here to me telling me what you have that's comparable to mine? I don't want to hear that. You're already being weird. But anyway, I don't want to hold you guys. I appreciate you. Continue to hit the like button. Continue to share and leave comments. You guys are the dopest. I'm having great conversations with you guys. I'm seeing some of you guys are just starting your semen retention 30 days in. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, homie, for leaving that comment. 30 days in. Hey, listen, that's a starting point. You're motivating a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And it's just something to think about, man, while you out there and you're dating. And these women who are seeing you on your purpose and they immediately start comparing their life, what they're going through, to yours. It's not necessarily trauma bonding, but it's a way for them. They put you on a pedestal, basically. And they want to make you feel like they're on that pedestal too. It's weird. Anyway, peace, love, and light.